couple things we want to think about with the kicks. First is understanding the proper weapon. Okay, so with the apchunatgi, ball the foot. Yapodochagi, heel. Dolyochagi varies, but for today we're going to say top of the foot. Okay, so different parts of the foot will strike with each kick. That's the first thing you need to think about. Second thing you need to think about is pushing the bag versus penetrating the bag. Okay, so I can do a kick here, okay, that might to some of you look like it's a powerful kick, but I just pushed the bag over. Okay, that was a pretty poor kick. Okay, it's not going to hurt. You're not going to be able to break a board like that. One indication of a push kick is that as you kick, your foot begins to drop. So watch me again as I push, I kick, and you see how my foot drops as I go forward. The other indication that you're pushing the bag is the timing of the thrust with your hips. Okay, so if I get my knee up and I put my foot on the bag and then I thrust and push with that timing, that's when the bag falls over. So what you want to do is try and kick faster and sooner. So my knee comes up here, I'm going to start to thrust my hips forward as I start reaching the bag here, and that's a better kick. Okay, all you need to do, especially if you have a bag like mine that you can fall, it'll fall over easy, just penetrate the bag about 3 inches. See, so I'm far enough back where I can't really knock it over very easily. Now, if I get a little closer, say just a couple inches, and now I do it really fast, do it proper, it'll still fall over. But that's not really necessary. If you have a hanging bag that's a little heavier, you won't have to worry about that. If you have a Wave Master that's self-standing with water that's a little heavier, it depends. An adult striking still can push it over. Kids probably not. Okay, these fall over pretty easy. Okay, so let's give it a try. Let's get one of our legs back. Up chunutki. Let's just try getting the proper foot position. So knee up and extend. Proper foot, just the ball of the foot kicking. Okay, it kind of looks like you're in high heels. Pulling your heel up, so just the toes are striking the bag. Okay, that's a proper position. Okay, down. Let's just try 5 of those and try and get it right. Dual. Notice my ankle here, how it's flat. It's flat all the way down to my toes and up my shin. Notice here how now my foot is not flat with my shins. Okay, you see that change? Here, no, yes, no, yes. You want to get that ankle nice and flat. Okay, let's try 3 more. Try and get the ankle to the right position. Very important. Pull. Ankle position. Okay, last one, set. That's it. Good. Okay. Joseph, I bet if you put that pad up against one of those, against a wall or against those kitchen dining room table chairs, you might be able to try kicking. Okay, let's switch feet and let's try again. Okay, try and get that ankle straight. Hold the position. Okay, again, notice how my top of my foot is in line with my ankle. That's important. Try and get that foot position. Okay, this no good. You see how I just drooped, my heel dropped. Lift your heel up high. Okay, let's try 5. Okay, and hana. Set. Net. And toss it. Very nice. Okay, switch. So now this time you're going to try and get the right distance. So you just penetrate a few inches into the bag and try not to push it over. Okay. Try and kick really fast. Try and time the right hip thrusting. 10 kicks. Shijak. If you have a hanging bag, watch this. You want to think about the bounce. Okay, so watch here. So I'm going to get it to bounce. That's the timing. So right as the bag bounces back at you, that's when you want to strike it. So on a heavy bag that's hanging from the ceiling, right, it's going to be bouncing back and forth. On the rebound, that's when you want to strike that. Okay, so here. Rebound, strike. Okay. Oh, too hard. Okay, watch. My first kick's kind of a push. Rebound, kick. See that type of timing. That's if you have a hanging bag. If you have a bag like mine, you're going to have to kick pretty fast to be able to do that. Okay, it's not quite necessary. So let's switch feet. Let's try 10 kicks on this other leg. Okay, and begin. Okay, so that's the opchunotki. Now we're going to the Dodolyo Chagi round kick. Okay, so lots of different ways that you could strike. Today we're going to point our toes, striking with the top of the foot today. Okay, so here I come. I'm going to do it this way so that you can see my foot position. Okay, so here comes the kick. See? Top of the foot striking. So just like the opchunotki, but instead of pulling the toes back, the toes stay pointed. Now with this kick, typical mistake is you don't turn your waist. So the kick looks like this. And as a result, you're striking more on the inside of your foot instead of the top of the foot. So in order to be successful, you want to pivot the foot that's on the floor. You see how the foot that's on the floor turn. That's going to allow your waist to turn sideways, and then you're going to be able to kick with the top of the foot. Second thing you want to do is make sure your knee comes up high. Don't swing the foot low and try and kick high. Get the knee up and then kick straight across this way. All right, let's try 10 kicks on your own. Begin. Top of the foot each time. Pivot more if you're not getting the top of your foot. Pivot more on the supporting foot. And then I'm going to switch feet. A lot of you, a little too much or not enough twisting. Twist. Get the belt knot over to the side when you do that round kick. And then secondly, trying to extend the kick. So after you got the pivot, you want to reach this way. Okay, so as I do this kick here, I kick and reach towards you. Okay, other leg, let's try. Very good. So with the side kick, when I strike this target, it should bounce straight. There. Okay. Straight. It shouldn't bounce off to the sides. Okay. So when I do this kick, a straight line. Here, can everybody see that? Even though you didn't see the kick, I'm doing a side kick. Okay. Oh, that kind of moved. It's not quite flat. Let's try again. There we go. Okay, pretty straight when you kick. Now, if you do the kick incorrectly, it's going to go more to the angle. So what I'm doing here, get the knee up over to the side first. 1. Then the kick has to go straight line. Here. Now, the biggest mistake people make is that as they get their knee up to the side, they don't get it all the way to the side, and then the kick's going that way. So make sure the knee comes up clear to the side, kick, back. Okay? So let's try 10 kicks. I'm sorry, before we do that, heel. Heel is the weapon. So do you notice here, put one of your feet down on the floor, and then are you able to pull your toes towards your nose? So just your heel is touching the floor. That's the position of the side kick. Okay, that's the weapon. So pull your toes towards your nose. Just the heel touches the bag. Okay, so make sure one at a time kicking, not the same time. Otherwise, you're going to hurt each other. One and the other. Okay, go ahead. Let's try. Go ahead. Back and forth. If your brother's hurt, you might want to go get some help there, Kai. Good. Good kicks. Notice I was a little too close. So if your bag's falling down, just 3 inches of penetration will solve that problem. Notice that each kick is getting a little more powerful. Okay, this is a lot more powerful kick than the front kick. Okay, and then when you're ready, you can switch feet. The other leg.